Or
hungry hippo. That's why I was laughing because I was thinking of the game.
Oh, okay. So I am an anonymous hippo.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Figured.
You are the anonymous
Thanks,
hippo.
Google. I was feeling bloated. You had to go blow a hole in my self-esteem.
wait, you guys are saying it weird. Isn't it Hip Hop Anonymous? Unicorn laser muscle. That just reminds me of a joke. So there's a talking muffin in an oven, and it turns to the other muffin and says, "Man, it's hot in here." And the other muffin screams, "Ah, a talking muffin!"
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the CAMcast.
Woo, it's a special one.
Yes, it is, because Gavin's not here.
I keep
shots
missing him.
fired.
Yes, you do. Well,
He
we all
was
miss
hate
him.
Who's
me.
Gavin?
Gavin's our excitable mid-20s videographer.
Oh, intern.
Reloaded, more shots have been fired.
I mean, he is... Listen, we've all been there. By the way, I am Mike, a.k.a. Dear Leader, a.k.a. Doc Taste. Yes, and I am joined, as always, by my right-hand man, my girl Friday, Professor of the Ghetto Arts,
Yes.
Uncle Radical himself,
Professor.
Dave Raleigh.
Indeed.
Yes. And we have a couple of transients on the couch right now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yep, that's
Get off my lawn,
Yeah.
hobos.
I actually put on regular people clothes today and put like makeup and actually did my hair.
Yeah, we took off our give up in life pants.
Good.
Yeah, we got dressed up real nice for you guys.
We're real
Yeah.
pretty.
We
Even put
appreciate
lipstick
that.
on.
We do. It is Nate Rushton and the Racing Chica herself, Jamie Moreno.
Yeah.
Welcome back,
Clap, clap,
and
clap.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. And, yeah, we're here to talk about your life choice that
Oh,
you
yeah.
have been preparing for. But first, news.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're not going to get into the good shit just yet.
No.
Sorry.
We're going to tease it.
Hook.
That's how this works.
Next
know
week on CAMcast.
We know what you want, and we're going to give it to you. We're going to sprinkle it in. But you're going to have to listen to our crap before we get there. All right?
We know why you guys all tuned in. Don't worry.
We're going to get you. We're getting
It
you
was just
hooked.
a boy. He didn't understand.
We got you all hook, line, and sinker. That's what we done did. Yes,
We're just drinking some ice house from here.
Yep.
Yeah, thank you, Nate.
Yes.
Jamie.
You're
Nice
welcome.
drinking
Ice House.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah, good.
I am.
You guys are like probably thinking this is a gag gift of some kind.
No.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
no.
even mad.
It's
No, he
totally
really
legit.
drinks
Like,
this
100%
shit.
serious. This is great.
This is amazing.
I mean, ice house. I got a bun. I'm wearing cool chucks. Like, come on.
Yep,
Bro,
dude, you're
you
set.
are
I'm
on
hooked
top
up
right now.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
I'm getting ready to live on the west side, like
Ooh,
towards
yeah.
all the other
West
places.
Coast,
So
you
yeah,
mean?
West Coast.
or
Just getting
wherever.
my hipster in.
Bro, this is so alpha right now.
Oh, man. Echo Park's not going to know what hit it. Anyway, speaking of things that you won't know hit you, the Ford Mustang will be given another performance pack.
Yay!
Yes.
How much you want to bet the owners are going to buy this thing with a technology package and they're still going to bitch that it overheats on a track day?
Well, I mean, they're kind of idiots like that,
Well,
but
they are.
so it's so you could already get the performance pack 1, and then that was pretty awesome, and then their next step up was the GT350. So there really wasn't much room there.
I mean, that is a big gap.
Yeah, so they added something in between.
So this is like the Mach 1 of the new body
Yeah.
without calling it a Mach 1.
So
Okay.
yeah, so you get bigger wheels, a staggered wheel setup to attempt to help you with grip.
Ooh.
It's not going to work.
No. They
Yes.
just want you to understeer into things faster.
Yep. So
Makes sense.
Yeah.
As long as there's no pedestrians, you're good.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Ford doesn't care if there's pedestrians or not.
no.
The pedestrians care if there's Mustangs or not.
Yeah.
Touche.
Indeed. So, yeah, it's 19-inch Pilot Sport 2s all around. I think it's 10.5 inches in the rear, like 9.5 up front or something like that.
Decent.
Yeah.
Nice.
They retuned the steering. It's lowered because I guess you want to get the people up and over the car instead of down and under.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
But
pro
this
tip-
new fancy front fascia also helps with the people scooping.
There we go.
Instead of our technology, our people scooping technology has advanced throughout the years.
Developed in the 19th century, the cow catcher was often fitted to the front of steam trains.
Hey!
They're about the same speed.
Fun fact.
Yep.
101.
There you go.
Factoids.
Just remember, kids, knowing is half the battle.
Go
Yep.
Joe.
The other half is-
is red and blue lasers.
Boom.
Yes.
You and I, we were on the same page.
I'm picking up what
Well,
you're
I
putting
think
down.
everybody in this basement was on the same page.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Da, da, da,
So,
da,
yeah, I mean,
da.
Kind of talked about that, so there you go. That'll be out later.
Pretty aggressive looking, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
I quite like it.
Yeah.
So this is, I guess this is closer to the 302 Laguna Seca.
Yeah, they actually,
That
so
would
that
be a
front
Mach 1.
splitter they used as a benchmark, the 302 Laguna Seca front splitter as their benchmark, and they're like, yeah, we're going to make it better. So,
Oh, okay then.
which is what they did.
Well, that works.
Yes. Yes, everybody's awkwardly leaning around the laptop.
That's okay.
Except for me,
It just
I brought
reminds
my own technology.
It just reminds me of my
device.
high school days.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
at least it's just not 56K.
I mean, down in this basement sometimes, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, so, yeah, this thing is, ooh, pizza's almost here. Yeah, so it includes everything from the Performance Pack 1, so the Brembo brakes, where did it go? Why did it jump?
pretty much how you could
Yeah.
get most Mustang GTs off the dealer lot.
Yeah.
Because I don't think anybody ever wanted to buy a base GT.
Yep. So, there you go.
I mean, if you did, it was probably a rental car at one point.
oh, yeah. So,
Well, you know what they say the fastest race car is.
so,
Yeah, one that's not yours.
yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, so for about 42,
A rental.
43 grand, you can have a Mustang that is pretty close to the GT350, but not quite.
I mean, for under 50, that's
Yeah.
a pretty good bang for the buck.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna lie. Oh,
Pizza time.
Dave, fill time.
shit.
So
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
it's like, no, you're the Pumpkin King, Charlie. You're the Banana King.
I hope this
Banana
makes it in.
King.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
like,
we
It's on the
got.
spot like this.
I mean, like,
I'm
there's,
hungry.
there's
I'm waiting for the pizza.
Same here. I'm
I mean,
starving.
Well, I
I
gotta
could like her my guard.
Ermiker.
Get some pizza. And you know, I wish we got TVRs here in the United States.
I wish we got actual European cars in
Somebody
the States.
in autocross bought one of those, and they're thinking
TVR
about
Tuscan?
autocrossing it. I don't know if it's a Tuscan though, but it is a
Goodness.
TVR.
Which
I
is-
mean, I really like everything TVR makes. It's like all fiberglass and it all wants to kill you.
yeah.
I mean,
It makes
I'm
it for exciting, and
down
that's
with
what
that.
racing is.
like I want to put a V8 in my Miata. Like that.
That's the thing.
That's like a close second, right?
I feel like the engine would outweigh the car at that point.
No, just make it your passenger.
Passing gear.
You
When
just
you have a
stroke
V8
the
in Miata,
engine, it's
all
like
of them are passing
the
gears.
engine-
No,
Engine's, like,
your
right next to you.
passenger.
Oh,
Yeah, like you're-
passenger.
Yeah, in the
Like-
passenger seat. So then you just stroke it. You're like, yes, good engine.
Yeah, I'll just
Good.
pet the intake manifold. Yes, my
Yes.
protein.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yes.
cackle
And
like
then
a
you-
deviant.
Well,
Stroke my
Yes.
mustache.
You need a
My
monocle.
almost
You need a
non-existent
monocle as well. And then when you pull out to people, you're like, "Do you have some Grey Poupon?"
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, and then you got to put suicide doors on
Boy,
and wear a
yeah.
top hat no matter what.
But of course,
I
yeah.
don't think a top
Yes.
hat going to fit in a Miata.
Jeeves, pull forth the Jaguar.
The Jaguar. Yes.
We must fetch Grey Poupon. Yes. Yes.
I hunger.
That'd be like a really weird, like James Bond villain if he just like showed up petting like a V8.
Just stroking it.
I've been expecting you, Mr. Bond.
Yes.
Have you brought the Mustang? Yes.
That'd be the cheesiest, corniest thing ever. And it'd be awesome.
Sounds like we have a movie deal now. So
I mean, this is it.
We
man.
got Spec Panther.
It's
we got
on-
Spec
it's on
Panther
record.
that we got to do, and then now we got to do the
Yes.
movie thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got
yeah,
a lot
Spec
of projects.
Panther because nobody else wanted like Spec Taurus.
Yeah, which
You
is
know,
funny.
Taurus
Taurus was my
Challenge.
first car that I ever
Was it
drove.
really?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear that, listeners of the podcast?
Oh no. You should ask her what happened to it. 3 days after she finished, made it bone stock, painted it pretty.
So I took an auto body shop
Okay.
in high school, and I
Okay.
fucking like fixed all the
Made it
rust and
super
everything,
pretty.
bondoed that
Right.
bitch
yeah,
up.
she
Like,
made me weld on a gas tank before I actually knew I should probably deplete all the gas out of a gas tank.
not the
and
gas
fill
tank. It was
full
where
of
the gas
CO2.
cap was.
I mean,
There's fuel, sparks,
Whatever.
You could go a bunch of different ways with that.
Anyways,
Derailed.
Anyways, freshly painted, look fucking brand new. Was trying to get out of my parking lot, going left. Left turns are my nemesis, and
no, I can already see what's going on here.
and got fucking T-boned by this like 1970s old Buick.
Turn that inside out.
Goodbye, Taurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like a SHO or anything cool. Or like a...
I would have been so
Ouch.
sad.
All Tauruses are cool.
Well,
This
When
is
you-
a perfect opportunity for me to plug the Taurus Challenge on Facebook. It's got 130
Drink.
members so far. By the way, drink. Yes.
Ooh, cheers.
cheers.
No, this is a race series I've had in mind for a long time. I'm a huge fan of the Taurus and how clunky they are.
Well, that's a roundabout way to get to where I was. The other thing, I always wanted to put a SHO into a pretty much a Geo Metro. And
I'm
just make
in.
a rear-wheel drive, but with the transaxle.
I'm in. I'm so there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Perfect.
I actually had a bad habit of chopping all the tops off my vehicles to make them converted.
Is it a bad habit?
I don't think so.
We had to take the sawzall away from him.
And my
It was a problem.
my teacher wouldn't give me the plasma cutter, even though I had 2 fire extinguishers and fire spotters.
I mean,
you were
dude.
totally prepared.
Yeah. Well, this is the same teacher that almost got me expelled because I made a trebuchet, and it was against the school policy to have
Listen, it was-
siege weapons.
It was a physics experiment. I don't know what you mean by
what the
siege
hell
weapon.
kind of school did you go to that specifically had a policy against siege weapons?
The school I went to, Granger, I actually rewrote the
oh,
policy.
sorry. Say no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no,
I-
we're good.
And then I
Okay.
rewrote the policy because they were like, I'm
Gotcha.
like, siege weapons aren't on the zero tolerance list, and they're like,
They're like, it's
a
all
weapon.
weapons.
I'm like, it's a siege weapon.
Like, honestly, if I
God.
was like any faculty member of a high school and like a student built a trebuchet, I wouldn't have been like, oh my god, expel this kid. I would have been like, give this kid a goddamn award.
right?
Like, kids these days don't even want to like do their homework, and you built a trebuchet?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take note, children.
Yes.
But then you've always loved building shit, though. He's
Yeah.
really good at that.
That's what I
rad.
do.
Yeah.
I got 2 hands, and if I'd leave them stale, the devil walks in.
Oh,
Idle
okay.
hands for the devil's playground.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
that is that is true.
All right.
That is true.
Well,
Okay, well, we filled the atmosphere with a lot of random nothingness and
Yep,
there you
go.
things.
in siege weaponry, I like it.
And
Hey,
siege weaponry.
we didn't even
I
get
mean, I wasn't expecting it to go this route, but with
Oh,
this
trust
turn
me,
of
here we are.
events,
I got-
mean, I'm okay with it.
I got stories. You just asked me about the Bringer and
Oh, my God.
the GCO.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
need a shush.
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah,
I got-
we'll get there.
I got all the crazy.
All right.
You
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
I don't know who of the two of you is my favorite anymore. I mean, the two of you are blending into like one really awesome badass.
Oh, we are one human, and we'll get back to that too. This might be
Wow.
a 2-part show.
Oh, okay, sweet.
No, it's not going to be a 2-part show. I don't have time to make this a 2-part show. It's going to be...
This just sounds like we need to have like. We need to just have satellite podcasts with these people.
We can figure it out.
We can,
We
we
need-
can
we
work
just need
some out.
to-
We may or may not have the technology.
I mean, I know we've got the technology. We tried this once.
But do we know how it works yet?
I mean, like I said, we tried it once.
We can figure it
We
out.
have a pretty novel idea of how this shit works together. I mean, it's all buttons and knobs and electrons and
stuff.
shit.
I mean, we can just get a old videotape, recorder. We'll
Get the old the old
VHS. We'll
yeah.
mail it to you guys.
Wow,
through the
that would be
mail.
hardcore.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, is it on? Is it on? Oh god, the tracking is all screwed up.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait. Is that? Did you get the one with the 3 X's on it? You probably should not put that in your videotape.
Oh god, this is. Oh,
Oh, you already watched it. My bad. If a little girl calls you and says you got 7 days, my bad.
Well then,
moving forward.
happy Halloween, folks.
Are you sure you're not a pin on a map?
I'm something.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's a pin. We just don't know what color it is.
If it's red, that's bad.
Yeah.
I've
Throwing it out
transcended.
there. If it's purple, I mean,
no.
who knows?
I've transcended past maps and pins.
Because you're a 4th-dimensional being.
No, I identify as 3 beings.
Oh,
my
my
past
God.
self, my future self, and my present self. My past self's a psychopath and leaves, booby traps all over.
God.
And I'll never know my future self because I'm always in the present.
This has been Philosophy 101 with Professor Rushton. Please turn in your blue books at the end of the period.
I mean,
You just stopped
There's-
him. I've never seen a fucking speechless.
Broken.
You broke
You
Dave.
broke him.
Like,
You just...
I think we found a new professor, gang.
Jesus.
I mean, I'm master of the ghetto and/or junkyard arts, but this guy's master of philosophy right here.
Or whatever.
Oh, shit.
or at
I
least,
mean, I can't
a bunch
refute
of bullshit.
any of this.
Yeah,
This
you
is
can't.
Great.
I mean, that's good enough for it being philosophy.
Well,
I know, because I got to be in philosophy.
I mean, hey, A's make the grade, but C's get degrees.
Damn fucking straight.
And when you drive truck with somebody and you're trying to convince them that they're dead because they can't prove that they're alive,
Schrodinger's co-pilot?
pretty much.
All right.
Okay. God in heaven.
Wow, okay, so that derailed on long enough.
Let's-
More news?
Let's run back to the safety of the agenda.
The safety of text.
Yeah, right. Anonymous anteater.
So the U.S. Grand Prix,
Yes.
everybody's losing their minds on this one.
Yes. Literally everybody is losing their shit over
I mean,
Max
specifically the internet, but I guess that constitutes everybody.
Well, I watched the Mexico Grand Prix press conference, and yeah, all they did was ask Max Verstappen about what he thought of the penalty that was handed down and all, and he just refused to answer, like a good Red Bull driver. So, for those
That's fair.
so for those of you who don't know, I think it was in the Turn 18 complex or going in there, Max Verstappen put all four wheels off the racing circuit and gained an advantage on Kimi Räikkönen. This was the last lap.
Which is a no-no.
Yep. So they gave him a 5-second penalty, which bumped him to fourth and moved Kimi to third. And it's very clear that that is exactly what he did. And the internet, because they refuse to accept things as fact, refused to accept this as fact.
Hashtag alternative facts.
So suddenly, there were...
No, that's where you were going, Nate. I know that's where you were going.
Damn.
I was
Had
just
to
trying to get
swallow
all
the
the food
pizza
out my
first.
mouth so I'm not
Yeah.
spitting all over the mic. I mean, I don't know whose mouth this has been on.
Nobody's. That's a fresh one.
Oh, good. I like fresh ones.
So, there you go. God.
See, the delivery is leaving the door open just wide enough for the cat to get in.
Yep.
And then the cat pokes its head in and says, "What the fuck?" and then walks away.
And then you're just like, man, that's a bad pussy.
yeah. And then it shits in the hallway.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Story of every cat.
Wow.
Yes.
So back
any-
to the Grand Prix.
Yeah,
Thanks a
so-
lot, Nate.
This is why I'm not
Let
allowed on
him
the mic.
finish the fucking news, man.
I'll put pizza back in my mouth.
Or, I don't know, just start chugging Ice House. I don't care at this point.
Wait. This is
I
me
see-
sober.
I mean,
I see exactly why you two are married. I'm not even going to lie.
Well, it didn't end in a murder-suicide, so we're good.
That's
There
true.
you go.
We were in Virginia all by ourselves. We have no family, no friends, no support.
Damn.
Yeah. It's a lot of drinking.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of
You
drinking.
used to be a truck driver. I mean, this is coming
Yeah.
full circle to Joyride. That's all
mean-
I'm saying.
sprinkle in some meth and then, yeah,
About that. Okay. That's why we have a camper.
there you go.
We just need a money washer.
Oh, my God.
So who's Heisenberg and who's Jesse? Yes, stroke the beard on that thought. So the Grand Prix.
Yes, so people were posting photos of people getting forced off at turns and all this stuff and saying, well, these guys put all four off. Why aren't they getting penalized? Because they didn't gain an advantage. So, there you go.
I mean, yeah, there's that in
Yep.
racing. If you do something dumb and you don't gain anything from it, they really
Yeah.
don't care.
As our Northwest correspondent Chirp loves to say all the time, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So, there we are.
Thank you, Chirp. Can't wait to see you next week.
About that.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Unfortunately,
Oh, no.
Chirp will not be joining us.
No.
Yes.
Damn it, why?
We'll talk about that off
Okay.
mic. Anyway, so, seeing as how we just glossed over that, speaking of Formula One and, I don't know, disappointment, depending on where you're sitting, Fernando Alonso will be racing in another not Formula One race in this country.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
this can't be bad.
you'd be surprised how Formula One fans seem to be.
They're
No, I
probably
have a pretty
pissed
good
off.
idea of Formula One fans.
Yeah.
They are,
Probably like people that shop at Rally Sport Direct.
I mean, some of them. Yeah, Formula One is the pinnacle of motorsport. You're fine.
I just see riots in
Right.
the street right
Rifle
now.
in that brown paper bag. Attaboy. We also have a cooler full of cold beer, so
Oh, no, these are cold. I keep them chilly.
attaboy.
Bro, it's Ice House. It could be 95 degrees outside sitting in the sun all day. It's icy cold.
Always
Make
cold,
sure it's so
always full
icy
of
cold.
mistakes.
Right.
Ice House. Anyway,
Brought to you by Ice House. Ice House is going to make you drink good.
Ice House. She ain't coming back.
Ice House. You put whiskey on top of it, and it makes it a bad mistake.
I mean, whiskey on top of anything makes it a bad mistake. I don't think it needs to necessarily be Ice House. It could be Dr. Pepper.
Ice House. You've got a leather couch and hat to match.
Ice House. You think wearing bandolier is cool.
I mean,
I could just see
we
this
could
going
go
all night, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be
days
doing a
away
little
there.
daily wrap-up
Yeah.
podcast at SEMA. This is pretty much what it's going to be.
Because I'm going to be drunk.
Yeah, we're
I mean,
I
Vegas.
mean,
That's
I
what
mean,
you do in Vegas.
when you could buy margaritas by the yard and get like 3 more shots on tap.
it's
well,
all
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I've already paid for my portion of our weekly stay,
yeah.
and I've got gas money, assuming nobody else chips in. I have
mean-
the largest portion of my budget for booze.
That's
it's all-
how it should be.
I mean, right?
I mean, priorities.
Hell
It's all about that discount cooler at the strip liquor.
I mean, yeah, there's that.
What? $2 32-ounce Sapporo? That is the truth, man.
God, I love Sapporo.
Oh, that was great. Wandering around Caesar's Palace, just drinking that giant thing, getting weird looks from people.
It's better when you're drinking an Old English OE.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. We're going to be down there for Halloween. We might be playing Edward 40 Hands.
There you go.
You know,
I mean, I'm down.
I'll bring the duct tape.
So,
Anyway,
hey, Fernando Alonso.
Yes, back
or
to
Alonso Fernando, as Pizza Dad likes to call him.
Exactly.
Yes.
He's going to be racing in the Rolex 24 at Daytona next year.
Hey.
Yes, for a team owned by the McLaren Formula One team boss.
Oh yeah, Zach Brown. That's right.
Yeah,
well, I mean, he's joining fellow McLaren driver Lando Norris.
Yeah, Lando, I believe, is I think he's a GT driver.
Okay.
But whatever. Yeah, it's a United Autosports. They're in a Ligier JSP2 with a Judd V8 in there.
Mm-hmm.
Those sound glorious.
Well, I mean, anything Judd makes is glorious noise.
That's true.
So,
Anyway,
I mean, these are facts.
facts, people,
Factoids.
at us. Anyway, so he's going to be testing the car the week before the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. So he's not going in there cold. He's also going to be doing the Roar before the 24, which is always fun to watch because that's the time when IMSA gathers everybody and says, "We know you're cheating. Stop."
Please
Okay.
stop
I
and
mean,
desist.
there's that.
That's always fun.
So, he's also trying to hit the Triple Crown.
Yes, a triple crown, the Motorsports Triple Crown, which is winning the Monaco Grand Prix, winning the Indy 500, and winning Le Mans.
Wow.
Yes, it is. I think been done by 1 or 2 people, or well, I mean, it has not been attempted by. Well, a lot of people have attempted it, but no,
I don't think anybody's got really the avenues to pursue it
No.
like Mr. Alonso does.
Yes, I mean, you might get a ride in Formula One, but you're going to be in a backmarker team.
Right.
You know, Indy's always crapshoot, so you know
Right.
that.
Now, he's pretty good on at least 2 of these 3, but he's got to try and chase, or I guess it has to come to him, the deal to drive at Le Mans.
Yes. So he doesn't have a deal to drive at Le Mans, but he has a clause in his contract where it says McLaren will let him drive if somebody, perhaps say the remaining, pro factory-backed P1 team,
So
Toyota. Yep. So, although, God damn it, I can't remember what chassis manufacturer it was, but they are selling a bunch of P1 privateer chassis. Like, they sold 10. So, hopefully, I mean, it might just be Toyota lapping the field, but damn it, there will be P1 privateers.
I mean, I'm okay with this.
More power, no hybrid. Still, who cares?
Down.
Yeah, anyway, but, yeah, if Toyota wants them, McLaren will let him go, so that's good. Yeah. So there's that.
That's news.
That is the news.
That's pretty radical.
Yep. Oh, by the way, our entertainment this evening is old Top Gear. This is season 6 in the UK. We have still yet to see the new American Top Gear.
Yeah, because watching old Top Gear from the UK is far better.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is a new American Top Gear. I have the BBC America app on my phone. I do not watch it.
I don't bother to watch it either.
I-
It's not worth it.
No. Yes, because Christopher Eccleston, they got to do the
Yeah, I
they
was
got to
like,
do the TARDIS noise.
I know that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Very-
course.
Yes, because
Your
he's
cousin did have that car.
because
Yeah,
he's
got
the
turned
ninth.
inside out.
Yeah, the Suzuki.
Something.
God,
Whatever.
what was that here?
Who knows?
The
Aereo. That's
Yes.
what
Oh, I was
Veo.
gonna say the
Suzuki Aereo. This is the
grocery
Liana.
runner. The grocery runner.
Yeah.
Yep. Eccleston looking crazy. Most Americans know Christopher Eccleston from being the bad guy in the Gone in 60 Seconds remake.
That is the truth.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what happens when you're socially awkward and have access to the internet. You learn this shit.
I just have no facial recognition, so once I turn around, I
God,
just forget who people are.
This just clicked. No wonder he had that shitty English accent in the movie, because he really is English.
That's amazing.
Good God. It all makes so much sense.
Yeah.
You just had an epiphany there, and just your world is like now
We're just
open.
My life has been a lie.
We're just breaking Dave down.
Yeah, we're just going to try to mold him back in my image. I mean,
No.
stuff.
I'm going to put the kibosh on that right now.
Full
down.
disclosure, you are way better looking than I am, dude.
Well, they always tell me I'm radio handsome.
Oh, well, I mean,
But I have been working on
somebody
my-
did. I asked my mom if I would have made a good actor, and
She laughed.
she said, "Have you thought about radio?"
Yeah.
I mean,
You know.
I asked the radio guys, and they said I had a face only a mother could love, and I mean, Mom agreed. So, I mean,
You're right there.
it's good, right?
Right.
I guess.
Oh, you haven't even done
This
your
is why I've been-
radio voice yet.
I know, I've been working on it. I've been saving it up.
He does it all the time just because he's bored.
Well, when you work at Starbucks for a whole bunch of time and you're on the drive-through, you're like, "Hello and welcome to Starbucks. What can I get you?"
Hi.
This is my radio voice.
Like I
Hello.
said, I work with El Salvadorians all the time, so all of mine is 102.3 FM, Sol Mexico.
oh my god!
Yeah, it's usually how I taunt people from the rafters. I'm like,
I like it.
No, because then you sound like
Did
the
you blow your
creepy
EQ?
Elmo. He sounds like the creepy Elmo
There's
character.
nothing wrong with Creepy Elmo.
Oh, there's
Oh.
a lot of things wrong with creepy Elmo.
that steers me into another story.
Oh, God.
So working at
All right.
Starbucks, I clean fridges, and these fridges are huge. So you would, I can crawl inside of them, and so during Halloween times, I'd crawl inside while I was doing a closing shift with a barista, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna wash the dishes," and then I'll turn off all lights and get in the fridge, and then wait until they come back. Like sometimes it's about an hour or so, and it sucks sitting in a fridge for a while, and just knock on the fridge like, "Yes, Elmo, I know where you live."
Oh, my God. That is so awesome.
And and then you knock on the door, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm in the fridge." And you're like, "How long have you been in there? There's no air." I'm like, "That's why Elmo was there."
See what I mean? Creepy as fuck.
I'm really glad that you're taking to the road because now you can't be a red dot on a map if you're always moving.
I'm a red dot everywhere.
We're going to paint this town red, kids.
I'm just waiting until next season when there's just an Instagram video of people with torches and pitchforks chasing you out of wherever the hell it is you were racing.
Probably Sonoma. Well, sounds like something they do in Sonoma.
Yeah.
Oh god.
And I've been warning people. I'm like, "Hey, if my videos start getting weird, and like you don't know where I'm going, and it's dark, Nate, just send a whole bunch of unicorns my way. I'll know." That's my safe word.
All right.
You safe image.
My safe emoji. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
I was going to say, I thought it was kumquat.
Hashtag safe emoji.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There we go. God in heaven.
My safe word's sea cucumber. I don't know about the rest of you guys.
See, vegetables are awesome.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I mean, that's
cucumber's
not
not
a
a vegetable, Nate.
Meat's a vegetable.
No. Unless it's like a vegetarian or
Uh-huh.
vegan one where it's like fake shit.
So, I mean, this is a perfect segue to talk to you guys about what you're doing.
So yeah.
So, I mean, there's going to be a lot of on-the-road weirdness.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna let you because this is your idea since like
Well-
the beginning of time.
From the beginning of time. Let me dial it back. It's
Nate's the kind of
2000,
guy who needs to remain mobile constantly.
right?
Due to legal circumstances.
Actually, when we were living in Virginia and there was so much government, FBI, CIA, I was like so afraid that one day they would show up at my door about his ass saying that he did something because
Yeah.
Well,
That's,
look
him
at
and the
him.
popo
that's an actual
like
thing. I can only count on one hand how many times a firearm from a police officer or a official
Somebody.
somebody with a firearm has pulled it out on me.
Oh, God.
So
Yeah.
in Virginia, I was dropping Jamie off, and so I dropped her off at her work and everything else, and we were fresh in Virginia, and so I, had to set my GPS. I needed to know where the grocery store is, so I pulled off to the side of the road and then setting my GPS. Well, we have our ghetto Aveo. What year was that?
2000. 2003 or 2004.
Well, I mean, it's an Aveo, so
yeah,
it could have been
it's
too
shitty.
old.
Yeah, so we had it all tinted out and our loked out wheels when we didn't know how wheels worked, and they were like 20s with rubber bands.
Damn, you guys pimped the shit out of an Aveo.
Yeah, and it still whistled on the freeway.
God, y'all are super hard.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go from West Valley into Kearns. So, pulling off the side road, setting my GPS, and then I noticed some people behind my vehicle. I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. I don't want people behind me. And like, so I opened my door, and then this guy out of nowhere kicked my door shut. He's like, roll down your window. I'm like, I can't roll down my window. It's electronic. And he's like, don't start your car. I'm like, you're giving me mixed signals here. And then I noticed that two people behind me have fully automatics and ready to go. And I'm like,
You done pulled over in the wrong spot.
yeah.
Didn't
And
you?
they're like, why are you pulled over here? I'm like, I'm just setting my GPS. You could do that on the road while you're driving. I'm like, no, actually, technically I can't. So then they're like, you know where you're at? And I'm like, no, I have no idea. And they're like, oh, this is Homeland Security.
Yeah, my office was down the street from Homeland Security in Virginia. And of course, they don't down in Virginia,
Well-
they don't like advertise like where they're at. You
Well,
don't know.
I would hope not.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they don't have a sign that says,
Giant billboard, bomb here, please.
right?
Bombs go here. So, yeah. And I mean, it didn't help. I was, wearing a black on black and my bandana and my sunny shades.
You
and
were all darked out, ready to go.
Yep.
Ready to go get cray-cray on the gov.
Yeah,
Suit cray.
But you were driving around in a,
Ghetto
chromed
fab.
out ghetto Aveo.
Which meant the manifesto was in the glove box.
Yeah. And I was just going in bare fisticuffs. Because,
Leading
I
more
mean-
credence to the manifesto thing.
exactly. And a decree to the GCO. So, anyways, off that segue.
Jesus. Yeah, so...
Okay. Anyways, back to like your idea for.
Yeah, so ever since I got out of high school, I always wanted to be a transient. It's hard to say because sometimes I'll mess it up. I always wanted to
Well,
be...
it was funny. You almost said that with a straight face.
You were right
Almost,
there.
because I almost said transvestite. I always say that because, like, the first time I've ever said that, they're like, oh, you said transvestite. I'm like, no, I said transient.
Did you just assume my gender?
Ah, dang it.
Again, judgment-free basement.
Okay, cool. But anyways, on my note. So, yeah, I've been trying to get Jamie to, dig on this whole trailer life. And then...
For years.
And then I found when we were in... sorry, stumbled over my words.
Virginia?
Ice House. In Virginia, we found the SCCA. And then Jamie started, racing and doing all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, this is awesome. And then, getting more awards, getting wins, She'll underplay the wins, but that's always the why you go, right?
Yeah.
I can tell she's the humble one in the relationship.
Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed to talk sometimes. Most of the time. And she usually gives people permission to beat the poo out of me.
And we
Well.
gave you a microphone?
Yep.
Well, this is why every
Mistake.
time we've been introduced several times, I'm aware of who you are. I just can never remember who the hell you are.
Right?
So it's always just like, and you remember my husband? Yes. And then, like, okay, we got to go. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Pretty much.
Now I understand why.
Yeah. Look, this is Nate. Nate has to go now.
I just
Nate
tuck
go?
you away in the closet so no one knows you're there.
He's your one-trick pony.
Yep.
Like, you pull him out for parties for, like, stand-up comedy and like, to make things
Yeah.
weird, and then you just shove him back in the closet.
Yep.
Go back in your house.
This is Nate. Nate has to go.
Nate has to go
Just got
now.
here. Get in the corner.
Why do you got your pants on again? Get out there. Why are you out the closet?
Nate, there's no time to explain. Just put the lampshade back on and get back into the closet.
Puts the lotion on the skin.
Just take the
Ralphie
lampshade.
gets the hose again.
Just take the whole lamp with you.
Take that goddamn lamp with you.
Is
I
it
love-
a leg lamp?
It's a leg lamp.
Oh, my God, it's a leg lamp.
I did have a friend named Ralphie.
Yeah, you
Well, I
did.
mean, this is just...
Yeah.
I mean, people might think you're giving mixed signals, but, dude, this is clear as shit to me.
Yeah.
It's destiny.
It is not weird at all.
bromance happening
It's cool. It's cool.
When you guys inevitably have a video made after you, or a movie or a book, what have you, I will read/watch it.
Okay.
Throwing it out there. I'd be #1 fan.
Number one GDO.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just see your character. You'd have to be fucking nuts, like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does
Like
Jack
he is.
Nicholson have a son?
But like,
I don't know, maybe.
like the
Oh, Jack Nicholson. He's
No,
my
no. See,
he's
the
my
video-
spirit animal.
video needs to have your inside voice talking during the movie, and it'd be like people be like, "What?"
No,
the
nobody's
fuck?
supposed to listen to Nate's inside voice.
Which one?
The one that's done in yellow print,
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
yellow font.
So, anyways,
Oh, goody, the party is starting.
Huzzah!
Nobody really wanted the party to start.
Why does it feel so good when I cut things?
Sociopathic warning signs intensify.
I need far more beer for this.
Just bring the cooler, Dave. Just bring the
maybe
drag
some
cooler.
it over.
whiskey.
I really wish I hit the liquor store today.
Same.
It works. It works.
So
we go.
anyway,
So back to the
so
story.
anyway, so then I started doing more national like racing stuff, and
And you continued to kick ass.
yep. And then it was
you.
like, we could do this cheaper if we had like an RV place thing, whatever, to stay at.
Yeah. If we
Versus-
didn't have a job holding us back, but the man holding us back,
Fucking man.
the man.
Yeah.
Damn the man.
And then I think it really clicked when we went to Road Atlanta. That was like, oh my god, so much fun.
And that was my aha moment. I'm like, Jamie's bought in. I got her hooked.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
Now,
that's
Yay, let's
now
travel.
turn the
And
key.
you were like,
I'm like, turn the key. I know how to do this.
That's because you told me no one could take my race car.
Yeah,
And
yeah. Actually,
we,
no.
like,
Literally, the
defaulted.
conversation went like this. What if we run out of money? I'm like, they can't take your black car. You own it. She's like, done. Fuck it. I don't give fucks.
That's all I care about with my car.
Oh, chapter 11, cool. I don't care. They can take everything else. I'm like,
right?
If that's what it took, I could have bought your car over a long time ago.
Hey, screw it. It works.
Hey,
Yeah.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Radical.
I like it.
Yeah. And then we went through a couple different trailers. Well, one trailer.
One trailer, and then we added the camper on top of that trailer.
It was Ghetto Fab.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did like the
So
old
we,
Scorpion style.
Yeah.
The truck camper in the front, car in the back.
Yeah.
me and my brother put it on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
We were drinking beer the whole time and swearing and cussing and hoping it doesn't fall off.
It would be weird if
I
you
mean,
didn't do that.
As long as the straps are tight, right?
Yep.
Ship it.
Chains.
If it fits, it ships, right?
Damn right.
Brought to you by USPS. Ship your stuff.
Ship your shit on the dime of the American government. Brought to you by the United States Postal Service.
Fun fact, the USPS is actually one of the few government entities that is not funded directly by the government. Yeah. It's fun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right?
Yeah, so before you go complaining about them fat cat postal workers.
Goddamn fatties over there at the
Dang
Postal
it.
Service.
Yeah, anyway.
But the main reason why we got the new trailer, the Taj Mahal, is it's the other trailer damaged Jamie's car, and nothing
Multiple
damages
times.
Jamie's
Can't
car.
have that.
No.
No.
I wanted
And-
to stab the trailer.
And sleeping on the road, crawling through a 2x2 hole to get in.
Oh yeah, because the car is right in front where the door is, so that was the only way it was to crawl in and out. Like
It was the access hatch
That's-
for the bed.
That's not convenient.
No.
No.
And
he
after-
barely fit through that hole.
my fattiness. I screamed through there.
My back was starting to ache, and my knees kept
And
hitting my
every time you
knees.
came out of the trailer, you had a full frontal crotch shot. Like you had to come out like crap, man. And like if you're wearing gym shorts, it's just no good for nobody.
It was not the classiest way to get out of that
Yeah.
trailer.
Well, that trailer wasn't classy at all. It had red shag.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It had
Hey.
Red and
Hey.
orange.
No.
So was this a 1970s?
Yeah.
Yes, we picked it up for like what, a grand,
900
$2,000.
or yeah, it
Yeah.
was a grand.
Wow.
And we're like, oh, and we used it for California, Atlanta, and California again. And then we're like, okay, we're done. We're
Well,
done with
it
this.
started dying.
It started dying. And
I
then-
mean, I would have left it on the side of the freeway in Atlanta because that's probably where it should be.
yeah. I thought I was gonna leave. I thought I was gonna leave itself on the side of the road at Atlanta.
All right.
It shifted only twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you're good then.
One of the chains got real loose. It was weird.
It's all good.
So yeah, now everybody always asks us like, oh, what's your plans? What are you gonna do? What do you do for work? We're like, well, actually, technically,
Don't know
no
yet.
plans. We're like,
I've been trying to find a remote job, and you think that'd be easy being in IT, and it's not.
It's
It's not. It's like, I don't know why.
Hey, Jamie, we're going to need you to come to the office about that.
I'm like,
Where are you right
I'm 3,000 miles away. I can be there by tomorrow, say 8 a.m. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm not going to be in until Tuesday of next week.
but do you guys want any knickknacks? We got some really cool shot glasses.
Oh, Peggy! Oh my God, I totally found a shot glass for you at Pikes Peak.
Dang it, Peggy.
God damn it, Peggy. Jolene's always stealing your fucking shot glasses.
And don't get me
Yep.
started on Catherine.
Oh boy.
I can imagine that's absolutely not how IT is.
No.
No,
It's more like
there-
if
you
I'm
worked at,
usually
like, a
the
fabric
only.
store. Like,
I'm usually the only woman in my team, so
Or you just hear a bunch of clacking on the computer.
yeah,
All those
nerds.
the occasionally
nerds. The
Fucking
nerd herd.
nerds.
the occasional goddamn it muttered underneath somebody's breath. Another Red Bull can opens.
Well, we keep seeing Jeffrey's Facebook posts.
Yes, we do.
Shout out to Jeffrey Eldridge.
He's got like a 400 horsepower CRX
Yeah,
that does amazing things.
and a job that makes it seem like he wants to kill himself a lot.
That's what happens when you become a key jockey.
I mean, himself, no. Others, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's okay.
yeah.
Homicide is totally acceptable.
Oh yeah.
Well, when people are like, oh, why kill yourself when you're the problem?
Jeez.
When other are the problems.
Dude, this guy is just spouting bangers left and right.
This is what he does. Like seriously, at home all the time.
Or I just scream the whole time. Because I don't know if it's on the inside or the outside voice.
You do scream in your pillow.
As I softly weep
Well.
into it.
Well, I mean, again,
I'm not gonna
judgment-free
ask for
basement.
Any qualification or any qualifying statements there. I mean, I don't know what possesses you to scream into your pillow. I don't know if it's something that she is currently doing to you that makes you want to scream into your pillow.
Happy International Women's Day.
I mean, it's a thing.
Wow.
No, just Nate by
Jamie and
himself.
This is a disclosure.
Just you by yourself. Yep.
Well, you ever wonder what people do in their motorcycle helmets? All I do is just scream the whole time.
Oh, I'm
You're like, wait for it. Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Anticipation.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So that all happened.
Okay.
But yeah,
Pretty radical.
Yeah.
we're just
So,
gonna become racing nomads.
yep. So we'll see what.
So all of that was just.
For that statement.
That's how you get the hook.
Just
So that's.
Have you ever thought about a position in advertisement?
Well, there was this one time in band camp.
Oh Jesus Christ.
No, I'm interested. Go on.
About that. And that's when Nate left. It was never seen again.
You had to go get a pack of cigs, didn't you?
and that's when Mike turned down Dave and Nate and just continue the conversation with Jamie.
And
Yep.
he took off his clothes and went off into the woods. There was no woods, though, that day.
God.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to
so-
know what happened to Nate at the end of the story.
Nate,
Sure you
Nate's
did.
life turned into a Reverend or Father John Misty song. Really lyrical.
Wow.
Didn't make a lot of sense.
That's okay.
I like it.
It's cool. Words don't need to mean anything.
Nope.
Oh
Those
man.
wordy word books.
The boomy booms blow up your wordy word books.
Thank you.
God.
Picking up what you're putting down, son.
Word.
Oh God.
Anyways, what else? What else were we? Oh yeah, what questions or whatever?
So the house is pretty much done. We've been
Almost.
stripping it out, like
Getting it.
sheetrock and all that crud.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, you gotta get all the meth stains out, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
Totes.
I mean,
And the blood.
yeah,
So much blood.
yeah.
I mean, you know.
Oh, and
No, that's when you floor over it. So like,
Oh, that's
the
why we
people
had to do
that
carpet.
own the house, like 15 years later, they're like, I really don't like this hardwood. Pull it up, and they're like, oh my
Well,
god.
well, this is
Speaking
why
about
we.
that.
This is why we got this
Jesus.
paint stain odor thing. You know, just roll it on the floor.
And now a quick word from our sponsors, Ozium.
This will get the blood stink out your carpet.
No, seriously, we thought one of our rooms. We thought someone died in it because there was like all
This
this
red
red
mist.
shit all over, and it was kind of sticky. And I'm like, did someone die in here?
Lately?
Huh.
And I'm like, wait, no, this is just iron. I'm just like, hey, somebody was just really cool and irony.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of iron. The other rooms didn't have that.
God in heaven.
Right.
Well, all right.
The shit you find
Yeah, yeah.
when you.
Congratulations.
And then if they ever take our bathroom apart, like if we ever sell the house, we wrote a whole message. Well, I wrote a whole message. Jamie condoned it. And then we signed it. Like, why did you take this bathroom down? It took 48, like, X amount of, hours, actual this, blah, blah, blah. Why did you take this down?
Yeah.
I like it. I mean,
Yeah.
It's a thing.
I mean, I thought you just wrote something creepy in chapstick on the mirror, so it only shows up when it's foggy.
No, that's the glow-in-the-dark paint I put on the ceiling without Jamie knowing.
Yeah, I every hotel
If I am
room I've
not
stayed in,
constantly
it's just-
watching his ass, like you cannot go unsupervised. That's the
adult
problem.
supervision is grossly overrated.
Yeah. I'm usually that's why I have a balloon tied to my hand.
Like when he's quiet in the house, it's like a little kid. I'm like, what is he up to? Why is he so quiet?
What's going on right now?
That's why you got to put a
And
bell
then you
on
hear
him.
the Elmo voice in the background.
And then the chainsaw rip. You're like, wait.
Oh yeah, you were a chainsaw guy for Halloween
I did.
for
No, I worked
for haunted
at,
house.
I mean, I think you two are probably the most entertaining people for this coming
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, no, that's what we do. We just come in hard.
Super hard.
Phrasing.
So hard. Yes, phrasing. That's the thing.
God damn it, Lana! Are we doing phrasing?
You guys got to tell me if we're still doing phrasing.
Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants.
Do you want ants, Nate? Yes, other Nate.
Yes. This sounds great.
Oh, God. Well, I have some news real quick.
Holy
news.
shit!
Ooh.
Yes, the
This is
Liquimolly-
real time.
Yes, the Liquimolly Bathurst 12-hour has been extended. It's been given a 5-year extension, so we will be seeing the 12 hours of Bathurst till at least 2022.
Yay! Mount
Yep.
Panorama.
Yep.
Woo.
So, anyway, and the next coming one is the 2nd through 4th of February. That's in Australia, so I don't know what that is, and be here where everything's right side up.
At this moment, Gavin would hold his microphone upside down
Yep.
with a sheepish grin on his face.
Yeah, like that.
Okay, we'll just all turn it upside down.
Okay,
Like we're all
this is
doing
for you,
this.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Since
Solidarity.
you know.
Yeah, we won't pour a little out, but we'll
No.
give it to you this way.
G'day, mate.
2 right, stomach and left, chip, chip, cheerio.
Two rights, two rights.
2 right, 2 right. Chip,
Just
chip.
remember, at Wong Brothers Dry Cleaning, 2 Wongs can make it white.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right.
No, I need more beer, sorry.
Sorry, no, put it down too
No,
early.
we need. God,
You do need it when Nate's around.
how much rubbing alcohol can you drink before you go blind?
Well,
I think this
Challenge
is inversely
accepted.
proportioned to the amount of coolant you can drink before you start drinking rubbing alcohol.
All right.
I was always told it was Kool-Aid. Car Kool-Aid.
I mean, you're
Car
not wrong.
Kool-Aid, brought
I
to
mean-
you by...
I mean, they just misspelled Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no T in Kool-Aid.
Yeah, no tea.
What the hell?
Well, when you're hooked on
There's no N
Pahonix.
in Kool-Aid either.
Well, when you're hooked on Pahonix and you don't read so good.
I mean, I'm a William Shatner fan, so I put a great emphasis on the incorrect syllable.
I see.
Attaboy.
Quite, yes.
I always have a bad habit of doing karaoke in a Shatner style.
Attaboy. That's how you
Jamie-
do it.
And Jamie hates
Shatner
it.
spoken
Yeah.
word version.
Yeah, and Jamie's like, we should do karaoke. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's do this song. And she's like, let's do this song. It's going to be super awesome right now. And then I'm
She
like,
And
packed my bags.
Totally.
and then I'm like,
Last night, pre-flight. 0 hour. 9 a.m. And I'm going to be high
yeah,
as a kite by then.
Nate would totally do
Yes.
something like that.
this is the thing.
Maybe you two should go karaoke. Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, y'all got room in the spot for a third? Because I'm down.
Well, we're thinking about making an app called Race B&B, and we'll just like, hey, we got some beds. You at racetrack? Cool. Sleep in our house.
Yo. Race B&B?
I like it.
Why are we not funding this?
And what's cool is the
Because
back
we're broke.
portion. So when we're at the racetrack, we pull a car out, and then that back room does have a bed, and you get your own bathroom.
And a
Nice.
disco.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all sold me on the disco thing. I don't
have
care
a
if I'm
disco
sleeping
ball?
on the floor. I mean,
No, you
throw a
get
little kitty litter on the oil
Oh, no,
stains.
there's
no,
a full bed.
it's a full bed, and it's like super soft, like teddy bear fluff soft.
It feels like a teddy bear.
What?
Yeah,
But it may be turned into a workbench / holding tires / where all
well,
the
then we
tools
can't
go.
offer it be Airbnb if it's gonna be a work area.
But I mean,
Just
like,
throw a camping mattress over it. You're good.
Yeah. They can sleep on the tires.
Sure, because that's
I mean,
so
I'm cool
comfortable.
with that.
Or the benches. There's benches underneath it.
So, like, I mean,
Are there going to be benches underneath
no, I
it?
fucking hate those benches because it ruined my car. They
Yeah.
can die.
The benches came off the track and hit Jamie's car. That's why we were going to be back in
Oh,
November.
pissed.
well, hell, damn, and blast.
Yeah, my poor car. Every trailer.
Every trailer's hurt her car. There's no good trailer for that car.
I honestly feel like it's a Subaru thing because somebody backed a flatbed trailer into my Subaru.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
You're like, awesome.
I get it.
Well,
get it.
my Subaru decided to commit Harakiri and
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, your Subaru was just like, it's too cold in here. I need to go ride the candle. Oh, shit, I spill wax all over. Oh, no, this is so very bad.
So
Oh,
hot.
no.
So hot.
Wow.
Well, I usually just dump the candle wax all over my body.
It was at this moment in the podcast that we all knew this had taken a very, very dark, concerning turn.
Nate, that's not candle wax, it's spam grease.
Don't even get me started on spam. So when I was paid to shoot people,
Oh, Jesus.
that's usually how I like to start that story.
I mean, we didn't have to get you started. You started yourself.
Oh,
You were like the most efficient machine.
I know, I
yes,
can't
Let's
stop.
rip to that.
I can't stop.
I will yes and this shit for another 2 hours.
There we go.
And then I gotta go to sleep.
Oh man.
Well, we have a saying for that. You can sleep when you're dead.
I mean, I'm getting there.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it's not a race, but
ain't no rest for the wicked. Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But yes, when I was shooting people, I used to be paid professionally to play paintball, and we were at D-Day in Oklahoma,
Uh-huh.
and all they had was a spam kitchen for some reason because they were trying to do World War II style representation, and I guess spam was the big thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was...
And this was the first year Special Ops, because I worked for Special Ops Paintball, and it was the first year the Germans actually won because we held them on the beaches, and we held them in the sky, and we artilleried the crud out of the beach.
Didn't you drive the tank?
Yeah, I was a tank driver.
Oh yeah, that's right.
This makes so much sense.
Yeah,
Surprised? You shouldn't be.
but yeah, that's how I love spam now, because all I could eat it for 2 weeks straight.
Mm.
And fried, so we tried it every single way. The best way was fried spam, fried pineapple, sauerkraut on a
All right.
Reuben.
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
Yeah.
I wanted to say welcome to mediocrity and growing up below the poverty line, but then you threw in the sauerkraut and the pineapple, and now I just want to say, hey, congratulations, you're Hawaiian.
Hey, man, sometimes you get, sometimes
Hawaiian
those,
German.
Yeah.
Hey, man, sometimes those labelless cans at the store do contain pineapple.
I mean,
It's not always dog food.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes out in a gelatinous can.
Hey.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know
never know.
cranberries were actually little grapes. I always thought they were can shaped and gelatin
Yeah.
and cut in a loaf. My turkey always came in a loaf. What are you guys talking
My
about?
family always yells at me because I always open up the cranberry and I just
Yeah.
dump it onto a plate on its side and I just leave it there.
yeah, it's in the shape of the can it just came out.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the little ridges down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's always, God damn it, Michael, just cut it. No. Look at it.
Well, no, see,
Look at the can.
I dice it, or like I slice it, like I'm
Yeah.
cutting like sausage or bologna.
Bologna?
You're
You're mispronouncing that.
Bologna.
Bologna. I'm sorry.
Bologna.
You know, I went the first like 15 years of my life thinking bologna was a flavor.
That's a good flavor.
I mean,
Yeah.
it can be.
It's right there.
I mean, I didn't realize it was, just lips and assholes ground into something.
yeah. The
It's like-
best shape ever.
It's like
Tube shape. Goes from tubes to tubes.
meat in tube form. It's always good.
Meat in tube form is the best.
Thank you, NASA.
Speaking of meat in tube form,
Wow. What kind of segue is this?
Yeah, I want to hear
so
this.
on Saturday, my favorite hot dog place is closing down.
Oh, that's right. No, this is actually really sad, guys. Johnny
Yeah.
Beefs.
It
Oh,
is-
really?
Yeah, owned by a lovely man named John from the north side.
North side of Chicago.
Yep,
See,
just great dude. He's been selling Italian beef, Chicago dogs, and everything in between for, God, I want to say like a decade now.
Wow.
It's been a damn long time. Started off at a rented space in a Maverick, and
Yeah.
then moved to a cursed spot in a tiny strip mall, and survived that, and moved to a place in a weird strip mall. And
So
now
not cursed, just weird this time.
yeah, that was just weird. And now he's being run out on a rail because I'm just going to go ahead and say it. You people have terrible taste, and you prefer the salty blandness of J-Dogs to Johnny Beefs.
You
So-
monsters.
I mean, when you're going to choose a meat to put in your mouth, it shouldn't be that salty.
No.
it should be washed and appropriately prepared beforehand.
Always
I like
washed
that.
and prepared.
I agree with Dave on this one.
I agree.
All right.
The Racing Chica, she approves of this message.
yes.
Touchdown. Anyway.
Let's put 6 on the board for Professor.
Ooh, he's going for 2. Risky.
It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that plays out.
Anyway, so tomorrow we're going to be, some of us are going to be going over to Johnny Beef's.
I'm going to put down far more beef that I think is probably healthy or acceptable.
We're going to send him out the best way we know possible, eating like a bunch of truckers who are trying to kill themselves but want to make it look like an accident.
Oh, man.
I mean, and if we're choosing the company we're driving for, I'm choosing FedEx. I'm just going to throw it out there.
I like it.
All right.
a thing.
I illegally parked the triple trailers outside, blocking the right lane.
That's perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's not where trailers go?
I mean,
it depends. If you went to CR England or Swift for training, then yes.
Yeah. So,
Every time I think about Swift, all I think about my friend's dad saying was Swift stands for Stop Whining, I'm fucking trying.
Oh, I always said it was sure wish I finished training.
Yeah, that's it.
Shit. Burn right there.
Double burn.
zing.
Just like the Tangy Zip and Miracle Whip.
Attaboy.
I'm out.
That's going back to something else.
We're having a party you can't see.
We're going to count to 3. Say your favorite dinosaur. 1, 2, 3.
T-Rex.
Velociraptor. Damn it, we're not friends. Sorry, not arch nemesis now.
Okay, all right.
Damn.
But here, let me throw this to you this way.
Okay.
Would you rather have a T-Rex-sized cupcake or a cupcake-sized T-Rex?
Ooh.
It's hard to say.
That's a good one.
Is it in the shape of?
I mean, it could be. It'd be kind of cute if he's a tubby little T-Rex. You'd be like, oh, hey, buddy. And he's just like,
Rawr.
Anyway, so if you would like-
RAWRXD.
So if anybody would like to join us in this Johnny Beef suicide attempt, address is 6913 South, 1300 East. It's the big sign that says Johnny Beef's on it in the strip mall.
Yep. He's right there in the same parking lot as Carl's Jr.
Yeah.
Do not go to Carl's Jr. Go to Johnny Beef's.
Do not go to Noodles and Company.
Ew.
Go to Johnny Beef's.
Do not go
Oh,
to...
that was perfect for the radio voice.
I like it.
You got to get real low with it. Let's see. This is Nate. This is the voice. We're coming to you from the deep, dark basement.
It's not that dark.
I'm making
Yeah,
it
it's not that dark.
KXCQ 97.3 Salt Lake City. This is Nate.
Thank you for listening. Listen to my cool jams. As we go to Johnny Beef's, he's sponsoring this whole moment. Go to Johnny Beef's this weekend and eat some wieners.
Damn.
Can that be the intro? Holy shit.
I mean, we could probably fix that out. I mean, we'll just go ahead and do that.
Oh, you've got me beat.
I try.
I thought my daddy voice was pretty good, but you got me, son.
Yeah, man.
You got me.
He's really... I mean,
Well,
bring plastic cutlery to a gunfight here.
I mean, but here's the thing. Always have a knife, just in case you have to kill somebody or there's cheesecake.
that is a correctism.
But I mean, it doesn't matter if your cutlery is plastic.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
still kill somebody
all
with a
cuts.
plastic spoon. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Spoons are nice.
I mean,
They
Just scoop out ice.
they scoop well.
okay, I think you would appreciate this, Nate.
Okay.
In junior high shop class, I went to a DI and bought like $7 worth of silver spoons, which was a lot of spoons.
That's a fuck ton of spoons.
Because I'm an old asshole.
I need your spoons.
Yeah.
These are my rusty spoons.
My rusty spoons. Oh my
Do you have
God!
a kettle?
You know who Salad Fingers is? Oh my God!
I know some things.
Should we go?
We're just gonna make love right now.
Like, we're just,
Wow!
we're the third wheel
We're
here.
just along for the ride.
I know. Fuck, man. I
God
feel like the
damn it.
third wheel.
Well, you guys just like to watch from the closet, anyways.
I mean,
Sometimes dressed as Superman.
That's cool.
Wonder Woman for me.
That makes sense.
wow. Anywho, so I bought like $7 in silver spoons, right? And I spent an entire,
Wait, 7 box sets of Silver Spoons, the TV series.
I mean, sure,
I mean, we all love that train. Who did not love that train?
I'm down.
All right.
So I spent an entire class period at the bandsaw and the polishing wheel, turning these spoons into fancy silver sporks.
Wow. Okay.
Then I proceeded to pimp them out for $3 a piece in the cafeteria.
Ooh.
Wow. You're like,
Attaboy.
and I sold them all.
That's freaking awesome.
I did. I totally made like $40 off of sporks. If this is not American capitalism defined,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
You're
what
like,
is.
fresh hot sporks here. Get your
sporks here.
here.
Get your fresh hot sporks.
fresh hot sporks.
Get
right
your
off
sporks.
grinder.
Sporks over here.
$5 each.
$5 spork. Get your spork here. Get your spork. Get your spork.
Everybody else is like, when the fuck did a 19th century carnival barker show up?
Oh my god, he like fucking sing that song all the fucking
That or
time.
I'll just whistle the whole time, and she's like, "Where's Nate? Why is the closet whistling? Fuck, not again.
Am I
He's
in
in a attic.
Why the hell are you dressed as Superman?
Am I in the closet? Or perhaps the Quonset hut?
The closet hot.
Oh god.
Why is our ladder out? Why is the attic open? I'm not doing anything up here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
That's when I know you're up to some shit.
Nate,
Nate's
are you in the
attic
closet again? You just hear R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet, like Volume 5 bumping in the background.
again. I'm not peeing on 14-year-olds.
Whoa!
Damn.
All I can
Wow,
hear
I
is
mean-
that "I Believe I Can Fly" song in the background.
I can fly.
And this is
just
how we
can't.
did not get to car shit at all.
Oh yes.
I mean, whatever.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, the whole night was about
So-
you two.
Okay. Well, what questions do you have? Like,
So-
So
or-
you're shoving a WRX in a toy hauler with a tiny dog.
yes,
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna
with the
be
boom. Her name is Boom.
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 All right,
boom.
I like
and
it.
Yeah.
The reason why you come up with a name for a dog is you got to be comfortable screaming it out loud in an apron or a robe, naked, in the middle of the night. So Princess Fluffykins was just totally off the board.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
boom.
Because you're like, boom. And you're just like, boom, boom, boom. It just says so much inflection. It's like Pikachu.
It's
I call her
adorable.
Boom Boom.
Boom. Boom.
Oh my god! So
Boom.
when we
Oh
first
my God,
got
Boom.
when we first got Boom, we went to PetSmart and she took a shit in the middle of the store.
And then,
Yeah,
the
puppy.
guy
and then a
was
guy's like,
he's like, "Oh, did you do a cute little Boom Boom?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!"
and then she just dances for him. He's like, yeah.
Aw.
Oh, shit, you got to clean it all up.
I'm like, dude, if you only knew that was her name.
And if you only knew
Cute
it,
little boom boom. Why, yes, I did.
I mean, it's all over the place. Boom talks like Scruffy now.
All right.
Really, because my dad makes a Mexican voice for her. She's
was
like,
gonna say-
"Órale, güey, ¿cómo estás?"
Hey, chico.
Yeah.
Hey.
¿Qué pasó, vato, güey?
Man. Let's see how many racist things we could do in 1 minute. In one podcast.
No, no.
You're like, no, stopping this.
No, Mr.
No,
Nate, no,
no.
right now. No.
No more lemon pledge.
No.
I cannot say these words, no.
I will sync this podcast and just start reading the phone book for tomorrow's episode. I'd like to thank the kind people of the Salt Lake City Metro alphabetically.
We're horrible people.
Hey, Aronson.
But you guys aren't horrible people. That's the best part.
We try. On a good day.
You know, and I was just rephrasing what my dad said. So there we go. See?
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
So he's a racist.
there are three people who can kind of get away. There are three people in this basement who can't get away with that shit, and one who kind of can.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, the Mexicans think I'm Mexican. So.
Well,
I-
and the Indians think you're Indian, and everybody thinks you're just someone else.
yeah, or the Indian. Yeah. Or Native
Oh,
Americans think I'm
no,
Native
no,
American
like,
too. Like.
the-
So you were like the one kid who was like cool with everybody in
No.
school, right?
She
No.
was not.
no.
Let's
No,
go
but
back.
I mean like modern
Oh,
day.
no.
Like,
Here's the wipe screen right now.
And Star Wipe?
2002. Kearns High School.
Well, there.
we observe a Jamie Moreno in her natural habitat in an AP class, scolding all the other male individuals in that class.
I mean, if they deserved it.
I mean, we're going to go ahead and just analyze what we just said. Kearns High School, that's your problem right there.
Yeah.
You're already punching from behind. Part 2, AP class
Yeah.
at Kearns.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
And the gifted classes too, the honor ones.
And not the good, and the good kind of gifted, not my kind of gifted.
So when did you buy an RV and say, fuck it, I'm making meth?
When I met that guy.
Who has 2 thumbs and that guy.
Yeah. Perfect.
I was moody as fuck when I was a teenager too.
Oh, hell yes.
Dear God.
Well, we all were.
Like,
No, I was the most chill human being ever.
yeah, you were.
Like, psychopathic style. I was only allowed in one room in Jamie's
Are you
house.
sure that's still, like, I think you're still
mean-
kind of there.
Yeah. I was only allowed in one room in her house.
That's true.
Huh.
I've never watched a full movie in her house.
He kept getting
To this
kicked
day.
out by my dad.
Can I at least come out of the entry?
No.
No, they had that awesome.
So how do your parents feel that you're married to this man?
Well,
It took several, and I mean several years.
and I did tell her dad I am like an STD. You can hide me, put me away, but I'll always come back.
No, it's okay, sweetheart. Just put a little blush on it. I can still hear you. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but now your dad, my dad, and you are pretty cool.
Yeah,
now
yeah,
I can't get those two to shut up, man.
Now
It's
we're
like
homies. Well, I'm still waiting for my chicken and 2 cows.
you were never gonna get.
My dowry.
Yes.
I don't.
Is African prince? What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
Sometimes. Whatever I need to be when I need to be it.
My dad even said, "I'm your problem now." So
I know. My dad even warned me. He's like, she's going to be expensive. I'm like, what are you talking about? How could she be expensive? And then race car problems. Oh.
I mean, if race car problems didn't explain it enough, Subaru race car problems.
yes,
I got enough of these cars to know where I went wrong.
I know.
yeah. Stupid Baja.
Stupid Baja.
It just knew it didn't want to be your parts motor.
No,
No,
it didn't.
It
It's
was
like,
like,
fuck
it
that.
was like, wait, you want me to do what? Oh hell no!
Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to burn myself down. Fuck that turbo. Oh, you like this engine? My bad.
Sorry.
You bet.
Sorry.
If I were just like a single cam NA25, I'd still be here.
yeah,
I mean,
that's
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Even my twin cam NA25 is like, please trade me in. You know that flat 6 you have sitting under your workbench? Please swap it.
Please
Man,
put
how
it
many
in me.
miles do you have on it?
On my car? 183.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I could see why it's tired.
Well, I mean, it's been rebuilt once before, but it's like, I'm not from this car. What am I doing here?
I don't
Oh
like
my
it
god,
here.
I don't like this. I came out of the Forester. Put me back.
I'm having a disembodied.
Experience? Experience?
Yep.
Sorry, I had to
Bro, it's okay. We're picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, we know
Smelling
just
what you're
dying.
stepping in.
Yep.
just
Yeah.
slowly dying on my own air pockets of my
That's
body.
okay. That's
Yeah,
all right.
Whatever. Yeah, man.
Seriously, I would love to listen to you like present the news.
Would
That's
be-
good. That's good.
Would be funny.
And that
And it
kid
would be
played with
probably
that ball
hilarious.
of string all night long.
Well-
On a lighter note, 43 people died after a school bus overturned off of I-215 this afternoon.
And then it was a whole host of things that happened. I don't understand what happened, but things happened.
Devastating earthquake in
Kuala la 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 la.
France.
France.
Oh, man. You just remind me of Zach Brannigan.
This is Zap Brannigan. I love Zap Brannigan.
Or Disco Stew.
Oh,
Disco Stu knows what to do.
at least he's smarter than Zach Brannigan. I mean,
Just you wait until he cleaves something in half with the giant space laser.
Yep.
And you'll be singing a different tune.
Yep.
So you are my Leela.
Wow.
wow.
This just got futuristic.
Now
One
coming
eyed
to you in 5D.
Dude, I don't know how I can race with one eyeball. Maybe I can see better.
Bachelor Chow, now with flavor.
Bachelor Chow. Now in one flavor that is actually edible. Whoa.
All hail
Word.
the Hypnotoad.
I love how they both made the noise right there. Like,
That's what we do.
I figured I would just softball
okay, no,
that one in
I
there.
see it. I'm seeing through your shit right now, Jamie. You're out trying to fake the funk like he's the weird motherfucker over here. Nah, you two are on the same playing field right now. Nah, we got ebony and ivory over here. We got like hearts and spades right here. Nah, I'm picking it up. I got it now.
Well, we always talk about, like, if we were in our old relationships, like, I'd probably have, like, 17 children, and Jamie would probably, like, sad as fuck.
I'd probably be single and just working all the
that's it.
fucking time.
At Goldman Sachs.
Ugh, yeah.
Brought to you by Goldman Sachs.
Drunk every night. Ugh.
She'd be like, yay, another 16-hour day. It's whatevs, race car problem.
Yeah. Well, there'd be no race
No,
car.
it would just be 16-hour days and rage
It'd be a
drinking.
sad,
Rage
sad
drink.
little life.
Yep.
See? So this crazy bastard has saved you from a life of mediocrity.
Exactly.
Huzzah! Yes.
And I help keep him like grounded
Well,
so he doesn't float away.
It reminds me of, like, what is it called? Modern Family, where they're explaining, like, the two types of people. There's rock humans, and then there's balloon humans.
Yeah.
And two balloon humans can't be together, and two rock humans can't be together, because then you'll always be on the ground with the rock human, and you'll just fly up
Floating.
into the atmosphere and die like Icarus on the sun.
I mean, I feel like you probably
Whisk
take the
Icarus flew too
extreme
close
of
to
the
the
balloon there.
Yep.
But yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I figured he's a balloon on the rock.
Word.
I mean, every crazy asshole who ties a bunch of giant helium balloons to a lawn chair needs somebody to take those things out when they get a little too high. There you are.
Help.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, there's too many things.
Listen, the logistics of flight like that, I mean, it's at least a two-person job, like taking over a Coke machine.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
a two-man operation.
It's true, though.
You can't do it one person.
No,
That's how
been
people
there,
get
done
crushed.
Well, and we found the perfect formula. It's
For
pure...
tipping over a Coke machine?
Oh,
No,
no,
for a relationship.
Oh,
For a
every
relationship.
relationship you've ever think about, pure hate equals pure love.
Like, look at every movie.
God, I mean, tell that to some of my ex-girlfriends.
No.
But it's got to start out as
Yeah, it
you
has to
fucking
start off
hate
as
them.
hate, not end in hate. Because, like, when me and Jamie first
No, tell that
met,
to a couple of my ex-girlfriends.
when me and Jamie first met, she pretty much hit me with her.
I did not
Taurus.
fucking hit you with the Taurus. Oh my god, he's such a liar. Okay, he got off the bus and
you hit him with the Taurus.
I revved the engine of the Taurus to get his attention
And
because he
accelerated
wasn't
slightly.
listening, and I was just getting closer to him. I did
Closer
not
with the
touch
vehicle.
him.
What about the horn? Was the horn not an option?
Well, I mean,
the
it's a
horn,
Taurus,
the device
so
that is there to indicate to other people when
Oh,
danger
no,
is
it's
near.
only the throttle. You guys know. The throttle is your
The
horn.
throttle.
I drove an 87 Supra with a big turbo that made a lot of noises. That was my horn. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm just throwing it out there one more time. The Racing Chica revving a Taurus to get people's attention.
And then running down her future husband in said
I
Taurus.
did not run him over.
Very slowly.
I
Can't
did
make
not.
this shit up.
You're
No,
such
no.
a liar.
Can't make this shit up.
Is he trying to run him over with the Prius? It's nearly silent under 5 miles an hour. He deserves the win.
Oh man, he had his headphones in. That's why he didn't hear me.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
So you had to give him a nudge.
Yeah.
No, I didn't give him a nudge.
physical
You
touch.
guys try to turn this around on me. I feel ganged up on
Brought
here,
to
man.
you here by the Racing Chica. Running over humans since 2002.
Oh,
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Well, I guess it was a Ford, so it's close to Mustang.
Close enough.
I mean, it was the Mustang that Mustangs wish they were.
Right?
Sure. I mean, Mustangs have their own race series, so I guess point on the board for them, but...
Yeah.
I guess so.
We could make a Taurus racing series.
This is what he wants to do. This is what
and
Spec-
and it
Spec
doesn't have to be an
Panther.
oval like all other Tauruses do.
This is what
a
Spec
stupid
Panther's
oval.
supposed to be.
I mean, exactly.
Oh yeah, did we get any cool names, by the way?
I mean, we got like one cool name, but it was from somebody who won a giant prize pack, so it's kind of one of those, like, we can't give... I feel weird giving prizes to the same guy over and over again. Sorry, Luke.
Sorry.
I mean, we love you, Luke. I still owe you $20.
about that.
Yeah, so, no, I mean, his name was pretty cool, but it was also, like, the only entry, so...
I was going to say it could be Tech Puma. And then we could find someone named Uma. And
Uma
then she
Puma?
could be our Puma.
Uma
Right.
Puma.
Just turning you off for a while. To cool you down for a minute.
No. But think about the logistics here. Like, I mean, this could work.
I mean, so long as we can put the Benson and Hedges Hornet livery on there, I don't
Our
care.
mascot could not, and it could even get more weird with it, and it could be like a Kill Bill style mascot. So basically, it's Uma, but then it rhymes with Puma, and so therefore it's Tech Puma.
I mean, we just need to be race team Puma Thurman at this point.
Race Uma Thuma Puma.
I mean, sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
Word
Words.
that.
I'm surprised nobody jumped on Team Sex Panther.
I mean,
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
40% of the time, it works all the time.
there's that.
Truthisms.
I mean, really, it's right there.
But it's almost like one of those easy wins. You're like, do I punt the ball or do I try to go for the home run every time?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sports ball analogies.
mediocrity is not a crime.
But I can make it a crime.
Just remember, pain is temporary, glory is forever. Race the Thunderbird.
A thunder chicken.
Thunder Cougar Falconbird?
Project
Cucamonga?
Thunder Falcon.
Project Thunder Falcon.
You race the Thunder Falcon, I'll race the Cougar Bird.
Okay, good.
Done.
Good.
Good, yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'll just be calling strategy, just crushing ice house after ice house.
Oh, God.
Joke's on all of you. The strategies get better the more ice house he pounds.
Pretty much.
I mean, we can't read his math, but I mean, he knows exactly what we're doing.
My math's so good right now.
You did done good, son.
Done good, Sid. I done good.
I mean, you
Sid.
got to think the Ford Taurus was like the automotive equivalent of Ford saying, my name Ford, I can car good.
Well, then
Yeah.
it really picked up from like RoboCop. That's
Yep.
when everybody bought it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
RoboCop.
Yeah, they were like, oh, my God, that Taurus is futuristic.
Poor Sean Murphy.
And then the cone heads with the two steering wheeled Sable.
Ford Lincoln Mercury Sable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
just runs that Johnny song. It's like, oh, it's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I stole it one part at a time.
Uh-huh.
I don't
Snuck
condone
it out of my
stealing, but-
lunchbox.
Yep.
Thank you, Johnny Cash. Thank you so much.
R.I.P.
So yeah, so you guys really don't have any plan?
No,
as far
so-
as,
Oh,
like,
no,
doing
November
this?
we do. So November, first week will be in Berkeley.
Okay.
Second week will be in Buttonwillow for a super lap battle.
Rad.
Which Jamie got invited to.
Cool.
Nice.
Because
I
it's
got it.
invite only. She never.
So-
She had to place a certain amount of times and do a certain amount of races to be able to get to it.
Dope.
Yep. And then fourth week will be in San Diego on vacation. Well, pretty much on vacation.
Well,
too.
I mean, like
Nope.
life's gonna be a vacay right now. So
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, home is where you park it, right?
Yeah. So, and then I'm trying to keep finding jobs and see where we land. So, a good thing about being mobile is like, if I find a place in Seattle or a job in
Well,
Colorado,
and
whatever.
One of my goals is to run 24-hour like security for like a pot farm. So I'm just putting that out there, guys. We could run 24-hour security because we'll live on property.
Okay, here's the thing. I know you're putting it out there as if like a listener is like,
I know, right?
oh my God, I need a
mean-
security guard.
I need a security guard.
That's not how this works. However, when you do find that, let us know because we are currently looking for sponsorship.
Yes.
I mean, sorry, excuse me. Are you looking for an exciting new sponsorship endeavor?
Yes,
Cam
I am.
Automag and the CAMcast podcast is looking for sponsors like you. Mailbag at camautomag.com.
We'll put your money to good use. Sorta.
we
Sorta.
won't. But we promise we won't throw it into a fan.
I mean, really, all we're going to do is buy a lot of Marcos and a lot of Ice House.
Yeah, I mean, really, you're just funding, I don't know, heart disease.
Drunken debauchery.
That too.
Well, I mean, we can't like buy Johnny Beefs after this weekend, so.
I mean,
Wah, wah.
I can make Italian beef.
Well,
Just
I mean,
'cause
your
you're
family is
Italian.
from that area.
We
of
are.
the United States.
Yeah, so we can do that, and well, there are ways to get that stuff. even after Johnny-
attacks does that make now, Bob?
Baker's dozen. Yep. Anyway,
So, do we have any questions from the listeners?
yes, we do. We have
Whoa!
all of two, and a random response to one of them.
Perfect.
Dun
So-
dun dun.
Yes. The
Questions. We have questions and we have answers.
Cállate, güey.
Sorry. I had to-
I like it. Anyway, so from the man, the myth, the legend, Scott Michael Chamberlain.
Oh,
He wants to know who have your greatest racing inspirations been, locally and globally.
Ooh. I'm going to say
I think he's kind of fishing. He wants
Yeah.
his name to be on this list.
it's all you, Scott. You have inspired me from the beginning of
No.
time.
Got a bite.
I think I'm going to go with Cha-Cha. So, because she had the hardest time trying to get her NHRA license to do drag racing.
Yeah.
It was just crazy how they just wouldn't freaking give it to her, and like she just kept fighting for that, and just
Oh yeah.
you know, it's still like I'm like Jesus Christ. Like you think around that time, women's would be.
You'd think that, but
Yeah, but
nope.
good old boys club, they're like, oh, we can't have a girl. No.
Nope.
Like,
oh yeah, just they're two things that didn't seem to fly in racing for the longest time.
right? Oh,
Yeah.
man. I still, yeah. So she, like, I'm like, that's badass. Like, she, like, kept going at it, kept pushing at it. She didn't give up. So,
Yeah,
like,
we go.
that for me is inspiration. Never give up, even when you think, you know, shit's going to go down, and
I
just
like
keep
it.
going.
Nah, the only time a woman should be on the podium is when she's wearing one of them dang old gold bikinis, spraying number 1 and number 2 with all that there champagne.
Champagne.
You mispronounced that. It's champagne.
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 And Spanish, champagne.
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 And then locally, shit, I don't know.
Just say Guyver and let's get this over with.
True. Matt Guyver.
Hollywood Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
He is fast, dude.
Yes.
Like, Jesus Christ. I didn't know he
What about Mr. Tapia, however you say his last
Little
name.
Johnny?
Johnny Tapia.
Sweet
yeah.
little Johnny Tapia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, y'all went off road together.
We had an adventure.
Yeah.
No, just assemble Johnny number 5.
I mean,
There it is. Perfect.
to be fair, he did try and cripple you.
Dude, but he got all the impact. I mean, his
Oh, yeah.
door is the one that hit the wall.
I mean,
So.
hey,
I was right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Shutter was a flying on that.
Oh, yes. That stretch, man, just like out of Witchcraft coming up the hill. Like, Johnny did that there, and then at World Challenge, the Gainesco Porsche just spun around and got clipped a couple times.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No, that's the wall where like the Armco keeps getting moved,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, the Armco has moved back a good 15, 20 feet since the track first opened and I was first shooting out
The
there.
Porsche is probably going like a bill on that, like,
Oh, yeah.
easily.
And he
That's-
was in traffic, too.
Oh,
It's like
man.
one of the Magnus R8s clipped him, and I think another Porsche clipped him as well. It's just, yeah.
Just getting hit from everywhere.
Well, I mean, it spun around. He ended up in the middle of the track. Not an ideal place to be stationary,
No.
especially
No.
coming out of that turn.
No.
No.
You want to be in the dirt somewhere.
Oh, yes. Preferably on the inside of that turn, because
Well.
outside of that turn is a steep drop-off.
Yeah.
There is that.
Yes.
I seen that.
It's not fun.
No.
Not a
it's-
first-person view, I hope.
I just like look over. I'm like, oh, no way. Nobody goes over that way on the
Oh.
driving line.
I mean, it used to be able to go off that way, but then, they had to build the motocross track for
Which
that
I think
1
was
year.
the stupidest thing. Like
For 1 year.
you can't even see like the track. That's what pisses me off. Like you can't see what's going on far ahead. So for spectator
Everybody hates it.
perspective,
Yeah, nobody
I
likes it.
really think they should build a tunnel underneath the track, like in Road Atlanta. Put something in the middle so spectators can see
I have been
all like
Like an observatory.
360.
I have been harping for the longest time, like a bridge over the front straight, like
Yeah.
at Laguna Seca, at plenty of other places.
Road Atlanta does that too. Yeah.
I mean, at Coda, there are a couple. Like, there's a bridge that goes over at the bottom of the hill between turn 2 and then the 4, 5, and 6 complex. That seems to call everybody out, but yeah, just like a way to get to the infield, because 1, there's some great spots for people to watch. You can put grandstands there.
Yeah.
And then 2, makes it a hell of a lot easier for me to do my job, because then I don't have to stand there like an asshole behind the Armco on the other side of the track, just going, "Hey, can I come? Hello?
Like I need to go pee.
Are you looking? No, you're just going, okay. Yeah,
Okay, I live over here now.
I guess
This is my life now.
I'm just on the outside of the track.
Yeah.
This is where I am. But, yeah, and nobody listens to me. They will listen to me about drifting. They will listen to me about anything.
Sad.
Well,
No.
is there
We're gonna
anybody
change
there
that.
to listen?
I mean, I've talked to anybody who's willing to listen to me, and some of those people are pretty high up, but yeah, they're not listening to me.
That makes sense.
They just don't want to invest the money.
Well, let's hope the Chinese listen to you.
If they
I mean,
buy it.
God,
I
somebody go.
want them to.
They
And
damn well better.
Well, the other dude's not going to buy it because he can't afford his own attorney, so...
right? Like,
Yeah.
I heard that, and I'm like, then
And
why in the hell is he, like, being such an asshole about it? You know?
Because he's...
Ego.
Well, and that's like one of the main reasons why we're leaving. Is
Yeah.
like we want to get an F3. I want to get her into an actual race car, not
that'd
that
be nice.
Subaru.
Yeah.
That actually less maintenance, so my job's easier.
There you go.
And I'm like,
Well,
but they won't run the circuit out here,
no, open wheel's just dead out here.
Yeah.
So
which sucks. And if we can get into an open wheel track car,
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be
Think of
super
all
It'd probably
stadiums.
fit a little bit better in the toy hauler. Think about it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we thought about that.
I thought about it. I've even tried to like convince Jamie to get a Miata. I'm like, hey, so Miata's like
Yeah,
super
but
cheap right now. We can sell your car. She's like, no, fuck you.
I'm never gonna sell my car.
Well, I mean, you don't have to sell your car, but I'll sell you guys a Miata for super cheap. Just throwing it out there.
But all the money's in the Subaru.
That's
That's the problem. No more monies.
You could just sponsor us with a Miata.
I mean, I'm in the car like $500, so I guess that could be a pretty thick sponsorship.
That's a pretty good one. But you have to get it at least ready.
I mean, it runs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we need to define what we mean by race ready. Are we talking like spec Miata? Or are we talking
Yeah,
more
does
like
it have
TT
good
stuff,
tires?
or-
I mean, it's
Brakes.
got a cage, but I can't guarantee it's to any specification of a series you'll race in.
It's just a lot of
specification.
it's just a lot of tubing in there.
See,
We put tubes in this. Very nice. Very
Yes.
premium tubes.
It's
Well-
actually the front half of an old cage cut out of a Corolla with a main hoop made out of a Jeep roll bar.
So I'm gonna go ahead.
Wow.
wow, I don't feel like that'd be safe. Just saying.
Wow.
safe
I
or legal?
I
We're
need
gonna
to
back
get.
out of this. So
I mean,
we're gonna have
okay.
to
Well,
take a
here's the
minute.
thing, though, is I've got more tubing that's like actual roll cage tubing.
His brother used to build roll cages for Iron Horse
Well, see, perfect.
off-road
got it.
racing company. So there we go.
Guys, here's the deal.
I got a guy.
I'll give you guys the car. You guys figure out the cage on your own.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of nice.
And we get the title too. Huh?
I mean, I got the title.
You know,
This is open
I mean, I'm
negotiations.
about to throw a number 18 on a car that's soon to not be mine. And shit, why not?
I'm just here like, I mean, GT racing's also an avenue. I mean, let's not forget about the tin tops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's always an option. There are a lot more dumb rich idiots throwing money in tin top stuff than they are at open wheel.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing that out there.
Good
I mean,
idea, Mike. Yeah.
I mean, I did, before wee little Bruno left, I did say, I mean, I know you tested in that 997 Cup car. See if you can maybe get in a 991. Just,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
Just putting
Yep.
it out there.
I mean, I think you made the right decision in the end, but, just keep your options open.
Yeah.
So, anyway, back to our other question, or at least questions that we have received. I don't know how you're doing on yours.
Let me check.
Anyway,
Crickets. Chirp, 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 chirp.
Cam superfan Luke Dreyer, man who is not winning any prizes for a little while.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Luke.
sorry, Luke. I still owe you $20.
I mean, we're going to give you some stuff anyway because we like you, but they're not prizes. What advice do you have for those who will start racing next season? Joshua Boney already answered, and he said, get a fast car.
I was like, no.
No, reliable cars.
Not
that you
even
want.
Yeah.
that. Not even that. Just start racing.
There you go.
Damn.
Yeah, that is
All right.
true. Because
Because I always hear, I
That is
always
true.
hear everyone's like, "Oh, my car's
Yeah.
not ready." I'm like, "Your car will never be ready. Just get it on
that
the
is
track."
Well,
so
yeah.
true. So many people are like, "Oh, well, I don't have these tires, or I don't have this." I was like, "Dude, you're not going to be going that fast where
Yeah.
you're going to need these
Car ain't
high
the
performance pieces. Like,
Yeah.
you need to go out there, hone your skill, and then build the car up. Not build the car up, and then you have no idea what the fuck you're doing out there."
I try to tell people the same thing in drifting.
And it doesn't happen.
I mean, it goes in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically bounces around the helmet a couple of times.
Well, and we even had that weird autocross dude who just came in and decided to shit on everybody.
What, the guy with the Corvette from Idaho?
No, the dude in that thread on Drift Utah. No,
Oh.
the dude in the Corvette turned out to be pretty rad.
I was gonna say, no, he literally shit on everybody though. He showed up in a Corvette spec'd for autocross or road racing and
Yeah. No,
threw
that-
down some sick line.
Autocross.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. No, that dude who in the that Drift Utah thread who revived that whole why does nobody build a diesel drift car?
Oh yeah, that one. Okay,
That dude.
yeah, that's for after the podcast.
I will.
So I'm an admin on Drift Utah and Drift Utah Classified, so I have to wade through the shit on a regular basis.
I just
And somebody's mad that I had to wade through the shit. Happened to be theirs.
or
Wah,
just some
wah.
random thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Haters
Dude
be hating.
well, yeah.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Hate us because they ain't us.
That's so
I
true.
mean, yeah.
They just peanut butter jealous.
Hate.
All the time.
Damn. But yeah, like if you're constantly building a car, like the dude showed me what he's building. It is a Miata cart with pushrod suspension. Something.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that dude.
You know what I did with my Miata cart?
You put a body on it?
No, I cut it into tiny pieces and took all the good parts and put it on a real Miata.
Ah, there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm not 100% familiar with where a pushrod suspension Miata cart would put you in autocross, but I'm assuming it's probably right up there with some other crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna go with yeah.
Just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's...
Maybe
I mean, we're not
ASP.
playing in G stock anymore.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Yeah.
Maybe
Street touring? Nah, son.
Maybe street modified or ASP. I don't know.
I mean,
Jeez.
that's really one of those things. It's going to be, he's not... Wherever that thing winds up, he's not going to be too happy.
No.
Nope. So... anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you build
so
a car
just-
to rules.
Yeah.
Build them to rules, and
Yeah.
there you go.
Just get a car and get out there, and
Yeah.
then...
And then deal with that later.
Exactly. You could do this in a Geo Metro, and you'll still be satisfied.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah.
is, it's like you show up in a stock car and you're guaranteed to pass tech, right? As
Yeah.
long as it's not
Exactly.
leaking.
Exactly.
You
And
know,
you
they're
have-
not going
and
to
you're
say,
not
"Oh,
quoted-
because of your dampers or because of your tire selection or
Yeah.
because of the fact that you have 79% nitrogen in your tire."
You know, just a little bit of things.
Yeah, you show up in a car that passed a safety inspection for hell's sake, and
Well,
they'll
I-
probably be like, "All right, go run."
Yeah, I heard
Well,
of this
until
dude,
next
he
year.
does autocross in an M3, and he's like just rents an M3 all the time. He's
Yeah.
like, I'll just rent it.
Like
Perfect.
Put
Yeah.
a bra or put a blue tape bra on it, and then we're good.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's very simple. Just show up in a stock car of some sort, and you'll be good to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Showing
So
up
true.
is half the battle.
Really
right.
is.
Can't win the game if you ain't in it.
Yeah.
True
I
dat.
think some people are way too competitive, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to do horrible in my car."
Well, there is Lone Star Drift. They put out this video, this Back to Basics video, where they
Mhm.
went to Ebisu, and they were talking to Andy Gray from Power Vehicles.
Yes.
And they were talking to one of the mechanics there, and he's just like, yeah, what I see a lot in, like, out here, guys just want to get, like, shitty cars and just drive and then get seat time. But what we see from a lot of American drivers is they just want to build cars to go, like, battle with their battle with people, and then beat those people. So they end up building, like, goes from, like,
Insane horsepower.
yeah, so it's like I just have a simple car to I have a slightly crazy car to, something I can't
Insane.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
and
it's
then
just-
they always start with the power first. It's
Yeah.
like, no.
No,
Yeah.
it's just one
Platform.
it's one of those things that no matter what you're doing, drag racing, drifting, road racing, autocross, whatever, seat time is king.
Exactly.
Like
Well, and know what you're going to build your car to. Because if let's say you're going to go that route of like, I'm going to build a crazy ass car, might as well. Okay, I want to do drifting. Well, your drift car is not going to be set up as your
track car.
Your track
Yeah.
car, which is not going to be set up as your
A
straight
drag
line
car.
drag.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and don't daily drive your race car.
No,
I do. No.
I know.
I have to.
no.
it's because the Baja.
Well,
Yeah.
then I sold my motorcycle. So.
Oh, and we sold the Ducati today.
Oh no.
I teared up. I'm like,
She's like,
"Oh."
oh, my Ducati. And we're
I
like, we
told
gave
the-
him an ultimatum. We're like, if you sell it, it only goes to us.
I was like, let me know.
But in the meantime, you could totally buy her like a little like scooter.
Right?
You could be a badass on a scooter. I mean, come on, you drive a race car.
Yeah. Well, you need a pit
Not
bike
as
anyways.
satisfactory. It's not fast enough.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Let me get you out there.
Yeah. Seat butt time.
Let's
You need scooter
butt time.
Yeah.
You need scooter butt time.
I'd rather walk.
Before you could graduate
Yeah,
to the ducks.
motos.
I'd rather
Yeah.
walk than drive a scooter.
Damn.
Wow.
Somebody's salty about scoots.
Yeah.
I really am.
The
Damn.
What if it's a slammed rascal? Like, if you see no
Yeah.
stitched and slammed rascals, they're like, shh, sup. You're like super mad
Because
at the whole time.
I'm not the slow, chill, lowrider type, man. I'm like, go, 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 fast. Like,
I never said you couldn't put nitrous on your scooter.
Or
Okay,
open
like,
headers,
I mean,
or, I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of things you could do.
Put a big
I
old
guess I'm-
slick on the back.
I'm just salty getting scooters.
Yeah,
She's super
well, I mean,
salty. Because
man,
one
it's-
scooter waved at her once, and she's like,
Wow.
Scooty
just
Puff
did it
Jr.
real
trying
slow.
to be
She's like,
nice.
just
I
like,
did
creeped up
not.
so slow. It's like,
I did not. You're such a liar. All I did was rev my engine.
and said,
You and revving engines at people. What the
and
fuck?
slowly running him over.
I did not run
I
them
can only
over.
successfully say I've been hit by 5 cars, and one of them was Jamie.
You are such a liar, man. It's bullshit.
That's
Such
amazing.
bullshit. I have not ran over anybody with any of my
Lately.
vehicles. No, ever.
These new vehicles.
Ever.
All right, new thing. Every time we start a podcast, we're going to be like, right at the intro, be like, hey guys, it's another episode of the podcast. Did you guys know Jamie Moreno may have killed somebody? Boom! Right to intro music, right to the intro. We're just going to slam that shit.
Thanks, Nate.
You're welcome. Anytime I could be a help.
I like it.
Hey.
I just do what I do.
Hey, as long as you do's it.
I do this so hard. This is scruffy.
There you go, getting creepy again.
I know, it's hard. I just have a creepy button and it just gets clicked every once in a while. I call it a tiger button. So, like, the guy in my head, he's just sitting there holding a button. As long as he's holding the button, the tiger stays in the cage. But as soon as the guy sneezes or whatnot, and, like, let's go, the button, the tiger gets out and mauls the guy, and then now the button's, like, permanently open.
All right.
I feel like this explains a lot of things about you, Nate.
Yeah. And then, like, every time everybody wants to be inside my head, I'm like, remember this old Steamboat Willie? That's how I see.
Yeah.
Everyone just did a musical. It's just awesome.
Sweet.
It's awesome fun time. That's why all my videos, if you notice, are in black and white, because they're awesome.
Penny Craig.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, well, alrighty. That's all the questions that we got.
Did you get any questions from Yo Peepsicles?
I'm looking.
Girl.
Looking, boy. I don't think I got anything.
Well, damn it.
Look harder.
Hold on.
Look harder with your eye holes.
Mm.
No, that's just videos.
Yeah. Oh, I will say this. So I haven't watched, I was watching Hoonigan's daily transmission videos.
Of
Uh-huh.
course.
The one from yesterday, where we were introduced to, what was his name? Yeah, John Naderi, their creepy, weird, deadbeat dad. I do want to put this out there. We have our own creepy, weird, deadbeat dad. He's currently doing dad things right now, because that's what he has to do.
I mean, there's that.
But I
That's
just
a
want
thing.
I just want to say that we had the creepy dad first, Hoonigans. So
Yep.
we'll
It's
be
true.
We'll be at SEMA. We can talk this out.
Bring it, bro. Bring it.
You're like, it's copyrighted, bitch.
Timestamp.
I know how to take down Scotto. 6'8". Just work the legs.
Right?
Just a lot of leg kicks. Just
Hey,
chop that
bones
tree
hurt.
down.
Bones hurt. You only have 3 bones in your elbow. Quarter of them in your hands.
Chop that tree down, man. Just chop it down.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I got nothing. So
No.
unless
all right. Well,
you guys have anything.
let's bring this. That's what we had.
Okay.
So-
Is there anything else you want to say? Anything extra? Because pretty much we'll just be going around.
Yeah, we're just going
racing.
around selling
Yeah.
shirts. We're actually
And
just
hats.
and hats.
Yeah, shirts and hats.
You know, trying to get swag out there. People represent.
Yeah.
Represent. All I wear now is my 18 Chica shirts.
There you go.
I mean, you don't really have a choice.
And
He does. He chooses that.
I choose this. I choose this life.
Sweetheart, you can wear whatever shirt you want. As long as it's black with a goddamn 18 on it.
Right? I'm like, oh.
Whatever.
Honey, please stop doing push-ups when you're saying these things. It's really.
You're getting roided out. Getting roided. Bro, come on at me. Yep, that's pretty much happens. That's
All
usually
right.
how the conversation goes. I'll be like, hey, James, so what about this? He's like, fuck off.
She's just doing pull-ups.
Bro,
Just doing.
don't talk to me between my protein shake.
Just doing pull-ups. Just staring at you. No.
No. Get out.
I swear I'm not like this at home.
Just wake up, do a line of pre-workout, and then just go run around the trailer for 30 minutes.
With the boom chasing me.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie, how much rip fuel are you on? I'm on it like a motherfucker.
On. Wait. Is there a measurement of all of the rip fuel? All of it. Wait, we had a 5-pound bag. All.
Oh, God. Well, on that note, I think it's time to bring this flaming wreck into port.
Thanks, Nate.
Doot, doot. Remember, when you're on the man train, you always want to be the caboose.
He put the mic down. He didn't drop it because he's respectful, goddammit.
You broke.
We broke.
You broke
Dave's
Dave again.
Dave is blue screen. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this opportunity to say thank you for listening to this episode of the CAMcast. We appreciate you doing that. Find us on iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you find podcasts. And while you're there, subscribe so you don't miss an episode. You can find us on all of our social media. We're pretty much at CamAutomag on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we got a Snapchat that we'll be firing up for SEMA.
Oh, yeah. All next week.
Yep.
We're going to be doing all the SEMA shenanigans.
Yeah, we leave on Sunday and we come back the following Sunday, so...
Yeah, so it's going to be an entire week of shenanigery, craziness.
Yep.
I know at least I'm going to be drunk most of the time.
I mean, I have to maintain some level of sobriety, but I will be... won't be uncomfortably lucid for long, so...
Okay, all right. Well, that works.
Yeah. So, yeah, head over to our YouTube page, watch some weird videos there.
And then definitely follow us on
Yes.
the Racing Chica.
Yep.
.com.
Yeah,
Website.
theracingchica.com, at
And-
the Racing Chica on Instagram
Exactly.
and Twitter. Yeah.
Consistency is key.
Hey, you know.
Yeah. And if you ever want to find Nate's antics, it's Nate_R photography.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think it's N_R_ photography.
I tagged some Nate Rushton on Instagram
Oh,
earlier.
There's so
I
many.
didn't get to tell you guys. I have a cool secret underground gang about Nate Rushtons. I try to find them all because there can only be one, and I'm slowly finding them all.
It's like a fucking Highlander.
I got to take all their powers. There can only be one.
Total side note, there's a Dave Raleigh that lives in Tucson. He added me on Facebook. It's so weird.
See, I can't do that because there's so many Jamie Morenos.
God, there's so many Jamie
or
Morenos, and
Jaime.
half of them are probably male, too.
Yeah, because of Jaime. So
Yeah.
Jaime Moreno. So, like, yeah.
Uh,
And emails and stuff. Like, if I'm emailing people, they're like, "Oh, are you Jaime Moreno, that famous soccer player?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
no.
buddy. No, I'm kidding."
No.
Like, no.
Although I will accept that transfer fee.
Yes. I was like, yes, you can give me monies and
Yeah.
free swag. I'm down with that.
I'll
Yeah.
throw this out there. There are a lot of Michael Chandlers doing photography.
Oh, really?
Yes. I seem to be the least successful one.
Oh, sad face.
Whatever.
But you are the one and only Yom, a.k.a. Doc Taste.
Damn fucking straight.
Thank you, Fearless Leader.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And you have been Professor of the Ghetto Arts, Uncle Radical.
Yes.
Nate's walking up the stairs all creepy like, but he's been Nate.
He's got to go pee.
He's
Just got to go break the seal.
gonna go as
Yep.
big as his life.
That's amazing.
Yes.
And we've had the wonderful Jamie Moreno,
Yes.
a.k.a. the Racing Chica.
AKA Duke Skipper.
Woo!
Right.
Thanks.
the pre-transition porno name.
Yep.
Explains so much. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, for Dave and Guillermo, I bid you good day, evening, whenever the hell it is you listen to this. Yeah.
Catch us next week.
Ciao.
all the next
All
week.
next week.
God.
Thank you again, Jamie,
Yes, thank
Yes.
you, Jamie.
No, thank you
for
guys.
dragging
So-
your infant husband to our podcast
Yep.
and letting him run amok with a microphone.
Oh
in his
my
hand.
god! I thought I was gonna have to censor him. Like, shh.
Nah.
Oh god, that's so
It's
good.
always fun being here with you guys.
I
though.
think this is the part where we start to fade out.
Yeah, this is where we do the fade out thing.
Oh,
so,
God.
so where we just say nonsense. God,
I don't know if there's anything else
I mean,
left to say.
There was no topic left untouched. Nate took